Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at my picks for creating a luxury capsule collection. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma and I make weekly videos about luxury handbags, shoes, fashion and lifestyle. So if that is something that you are interested in, please consider subscribing to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. You know I'm about to put my glasses on. I just feel like, if it's up to anyone else, since I had kids, like my eyes have literally just stopped working. Like even looking at my screen, which is a meter away from me, I'm just like, I can't even focus on that. So sorry guys. Also, I'm filming this in the late afternoon, so the sun is kind of down in the sky and I just feel like it's going to reflect on my glasses so much. I really apologize for that. But yes, really excited to get into the topic of today's video. So I was thinking to myself the other day, if I could only choose one luxury item across the categories of handbag, shoes, SLG, fine jewellery and ready to wear, what would it be that I would choose? And I came up with my list. Yours, I would love to hear it, might be totally different, but I'm going to go through that today and hopefully this is going to be a fun video. So maybe you have a huge luxury collection, maybe you haven't started any sort of a luxury collection but you're looking into it. I have a sort of medium size, I guess, luxury collection at the moment, mainly shoes and handbags. But yeah, I was thinking, gosh, what would I choose if I had to really scale down, or if I did want to go down the route of just having a very minimalist capsule collection. So the pieces I've chosen have been chosen deliberately to be really versatile, so they can be used for multiple occasions and worn in multiple ways and go with lots and lots of stuff in your wardrobe. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first category is handbags. So if you could only have one handbag in your collection for the rest of your life, what would it be? Gosh, what a question. Okay, so when I was thinking, I was kind of weighing up between, do I go for more of like a large day bag that I can use for, you know, traveling, as well as going to work, as well as, you know, maybe a baby bag, or do I go for a smaller, more kind of formal evening bag that I won't get so much use out of, but will probably last me a lot longer? So I did go on the side of the formal, because I think that if you're only going to have one bag, you don't want to be using it every single day because bags do wear relatively quickly. If you're kind of using them a lot, you're not babying them, you're flinging them around. So if you're only going to have the one bag, I think you do want to keep it a very classic, beautiful silhouette. So I would go for a flap bag rather than a camera bag or kind of a bucket bag. I just think that's never ever going to go out of style. I do have a couple of options that I just pulled off my shelf. So for example, you go for a kind of a black with gold hardware. I just got my Gucci Marmot. This is in the mini size, I believe. And yeah, regardless of whether or not this is in fashion, I use it all the time. It is so well made and it is so versatile. I love how it has the 4 grommets, so you can double strap it, so that's a little bit more formal. I really love, it's my preferred way to wear it. I think you want a bag that you can wear in lots of ways if you're only going to have one. But then obviously, of course, you can extend the strap and you can wear this as a crossbody. I do think as well that the Marmont, probably because of the hardware, you can use it for more casual occasions as well and wear it with denim, as well as taking it to a more dressy event as well. Black and gold obviously is going to go with absolutely everything in your wardrobe. If you weren't sold on the black, then you could go for a nude option. I've got another Gucci here. I didn't mean to do that. So I've just got the Dionysus. Pretty classic for Gucci. I think this is probably going to stay in style for quite a long time. Fits a lot in. That's another thing. I think if you're choosing one bag, you definitely want it to fit at least your phone and your essentials in. Again, this is able to be double strapped, so you can wear it on your shoulder like this, a little bit more formal, but you do have the ability to cross body. So I think if you're going for that one bag, you need that versatility there. Another option, of course, would be the classic flap. That's the one that's going to come to mind first, I think, for most people. If you're willing to part with that type of money, if you don't currently own it, or of course go down the pre-loved or vintage route, you can get yourself a bit more of a bargain. But again, I would be getting in a black or a nude. I personally actually prefer nude over black. If I was only going to choose one color of bag in my collection, I would go with nude. And that surprised me because when I was younger, I automatically just bought bags in black because I was like, okay, I'm going to get the most use. Black is the most neutral, the most versatile color. But I don't really think that anymore. I think it's because I've looked more at my wardrobe and because of where I live, it's quite a summery climate year round. I tend to wear a lot of more summery clothes and black just looks a little bit too wintry with a lot of my wardrobe. So nude goes with literally everything. It is such a beautiful neutral. So yes, if I was going to choose just the one bag, it would be a flat bag, ability to have on shoulder or crossbody in a nude shade. Okay, next let's look at shoes. Now this was harder because in my own collection, I wear my designer flats, my luxury flats the most, obviously. It just suits my lifestyle at the moment, and my heels tend to be safe for like weddings or dinners. But if I only had one pair, I would definitely choose the heels over the flats because way more than bags, designer shoes wear out really, really quickly. And even though they're not as expensive as bags, you still feel pretty ripped off when, you know, you spend $1,200 on a pair of shoes and you only get to wear them, you know, maybe for 6 months on the regular before they start deteriorating. You need to send them to a cobbler to go and get them fixed or even rebuy them. So you're looking for, in my opinion, a really beautiful classic pair of heels. Probably the highest heel height, I would say, is about 10 centimeters. Otherwise, it's just going to get uncomfortable and you will not find yourself reaching for them. So you could, if you prefer a closed toe, just go for a classic pump. So I have a Louboutin here, just like in this beautiful kind of dove gray, really, really classic. Nothing to them really, but of course they go with everything. You can dress them with denim if you just go for drinks, but you can also wear them for more formal occasions. Probably I would, if I really, really, really got into my head how to choose one pair, I would go for a pair of nude sandals, open-toed. So I have recently purchased a pair from Stuart Weitzman, which I haven't unboxed yet. I'll insert a picture of them, but nude, I think, again, is just so classic. Same as with that bag, it is going to go with everything in your collection. And the plus of nude heels is that they do have that kind of effect of lengthening your legs, and they just look gorgeous and universally flattering on absolutely everybody. So you're going to get heaps of use out of those. So what about an SLG? So this is pretty fun because SLGs are like, obviously expensive for what they are, but they're a lot more affordable than bags. So you kind of have a lot more choice of like designers and kind of capacities and what they do. So if I had to choose one SLG from my collection, I would go with the LV key holder. So I have just the monogram one with the 6 key hooks in it. This is awesome because it keeps your keys really, really flat, which means that you can fit them into pretty much any bag. But also if you do have bags that are lined with leather, it's going to prevent your keys from scratching. And because it's quite a substantial size, you can find your keys if it's dark outside in like 2 seconds. So I really, really love this. And I think a benefit of this as well is that you can put cards in it. You just need to store them behind the keys there. You have got a slot. So it has got the ability to double as a card holder as well. Another really good option, which I don't own, but I'll insert a picture, would be the LV key pouch. I know they're really, really hard to get your hands on in store, whereas I think this one is pretty readily available. Also, this is a fantastic price. It's like definitely under 400 Australian dollars, I believe. Still, I think I paid about 300 a couple of years ago. But yes, doubles up for a card holder. You can even put notes in the back as well, so you can put a bit of cash in there, and it keeps all of your keys neat, tidy, and really, really accessible. Fine jewelry. So this is a really tricky one, and I was stuck between earrings, necklace, and bracelet. I have chosen bracelet because I think that you can really transition a beautiful quality diamond bracelet for daytime, depending on what you stack it with, like a less formal watch, for example. But you can obviously also wear a beautiful diamond bracelet into the evening as well. So I have a really versatile one. It's just 1/2 carat, white gold tennis bracelet. I wear this all the time. I never take it off. I got it from Ring Concierge in New York, a really nice jeweler there. And yeah, it goes with literally everything. So I just wear this rose gold bracelet with it as well. And then like I have a nude band leather watch, and it just looks really good together. But yeah, obviously I wore this on my wedding day. I can wear it to any sort of formal occasion. It's so simple and classic that it just adds that little bit of sparkle. Another awesome option I think would be diamond studs. I don't have any, but they're on my wish list for early next year. Again, these are just earrings that you can wear all the time. If they're not too big, then you can definitely wear them casually as well as for more formal occasions. If they're really, really good quality, you can obviously sleep in them and sort of forget about them, and they're always going to keep your outfit looking really pristine and pulled together. And yeah, just really elevate your everyday look. Okay, so the 5th category, ready to wear. Now this is a hard category because ready to wear is very, very expensive, and unlike bags and shoes, which, you know, you kind of can keep for years and years and years, they'll usually stay in fashion. and you can get a fair amount of use out of them. Cost per wear, you can kind of get down. I don't think you can necessarily get the same with ready to wear. For example, if you buy a stunning, $6,000 dress, there's only so many times you're going to wear that before you feel like you're just wearing the same thing over and over again. So the item that I would choose would be a beautiful quality coat, a really timeless coat that can transition from year to year, and you're going to be able to have in your wardrobe for a very long time to come. So there's a couple of options. Obviously, a Burberry trench is probably the most classic quintessential coat. It's really good for trans season because it is light enough that you can wear it in the springtime if you're in Europe, but also you can obviously layer it as well and wear it in the winter. It's also waterproof, so it is very practical. And yeah, beautiful color. It is such a flattering coat on absolutely everybody. I love Burberry trenches. Another option is to go with a Dior coat. So I think there was one from the cruise 2022. I'll insert some pictures of it. It was just like a beautiful cashmere button-up coat. Really, really gorgeous silhouette, super classic, more of a wintry piece, but you would be getting like decades of wear out of these coats. Like they are so, so well made and beautiful, and they're just gonna last you and your style for years and years and years to come. Okay, so those are my 5 picks, sort of. Like some of them I feel like I was trying to still choose between 2 options. My picks for if you were gonna just be so minimalist with your collection, you wanted one item from each category, or you were looking to just start your collection, you're looking to buy some items just to begin your luxury journey. Those are the ones that I would go for you to kind of get the most use, but also for you to be able to keep them for a long, long time. Ooh, so what would you choose in your collection? What would you keep if you had to like scale down to one thing in each category? What would you get rid of? Or maybe you haven't purchased anything yet. What are you looking to buy to kind of start off your collection? Yeah, I would love to know in the comments. I love thinking about this sort of thing. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video this week. Next week, I am going to have an unboxing. I've got a bag that I would love to share with you. I'm so excited to open it. I've got a bit of a story to go with it as well, which should be pretty interesting. Yay! So can't wait for that. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you have the best day or night, and I will see you next week in my next video. Bye, guys.